They're the magician with many faces. It's the Mii Mage from Miitopia. This moveset is going to be an exciting one because for the first time ever, I didn't entirely make this moveset. This moveset was mostly made by fellow fans who enjoy my Super Smash Bros. Moveset series. So thank you everyone who pitched in to make this fighter possible. Anyways, for those of you who have never heard of the Mii Mage, they made their first appearance in the game Miitopia, which originally released on the Nintendo 3DS in 2016. Miitopia is a role-playing game that features Mii characters, which are customizable avatars that the player can use in a wide variety of games. In this particular game, an evil villain known as the Dark Lord has taken the faces of innocent Miis from around the world and used them to create terrifying monsters to do his bidding. Now it's up to you and a customizable cast of characters to fight these monsters and return their faces to their rightful owners, as well as defeating the Dark Lord himself. As weird of a plot this is, it's a very unique RPG, because you can create literally every character in the game and they all have their own unique roles. Does your cousin give off shop owner vibes? Well, in this game, they can be just that. Or how about your crush? You can make them a teammate or the princess. Or what about your dentist? They could be cast as the main villain of the entire game. The customizable aspects of the game really help the game be diverse, which is why so many people enjoy Miitopia. And today, the Mii Mage class will be joining along the ranks of the Mii Brawler, Mii Sword Fighter, and Mii Gunner on the Super Smash Bros. Roster. So starting off, the Mii Mage here will be an above average lightweight character. They'd have 2 jumps and no other movement options. But now, let's dive into their costumes. Well, actually, before that, this video is sponsored by StreamStation PC. For those of you who've never heard of StreamStation PC, StreamStation PC is a website that sells PC equipment, but not just any PC equipment. Each PC here is custom made and was made with gaming in mind. These are high quality gaming PCs that can run up to 60 frames per second and even supports 4K resolution. So if you'd like to order a custom-made gaming PC, head on over to StreamStationPC.com. And if you'd like to get a small discount while simultaneously supporting my channel, then use the promo code on screen. And now, back to the video. Okay, now let's dive into their costumes. For the Mii Mage's default appearance, they'll be in their traditional robe that they gain once choosing the Mage job in Miitopia. Now, since this is another type of Mii fighter, the costumes are going to be customizable, so there are technically going to be more than 8 costumes. But due to time's sake, I'm just going to be pitching ideas on special crossover costumes that could work as full costumes. So the costumes me and my fans came up with were Ashley from WarioWare, Kamek from Super Mario World, Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening, the Black Mage from Final Fantasy, Magolor from Kirby's Return to Dreamland, Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy, and Aghanim from The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Now with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into the moveset. Now, even though my fans assisted me in making this moveset, they mostly came up with some attacks that are much more fitting for the special moves, so there was a bit of a challenge making the neutral attacks. However, since this is a fighter that utilizes magic, I decided to have the neutral attacks be nearly identical towards a bunch of the magic-based fighters already in Smash. So starting off with the jab, it'll be a flurry attack where the Mii Mage uses their wand to shoot out a bunch of magic sparkles, just like Zelda's jab. It's good at dealing multiple hits of damage until the final hit, but it isn't all that strong. For the dash attack, the Mii Mage will run forwards and swing their wand downwards. This actually comes from the Mii Mage's main attack in Miitopia where they do just that. For the side tilt, the Mii Mage causes a small explosion to appear in front of himself. It's pretty strong compared to most side tilts, but does have a bit of end lag. For the down tilt, the Mii Mage spins their wand downwards. Despite spinning, it only launches foes on impact. For the up tilt, the Mii Mage spins their wand upwards, which deals multiple hits of damage until the final hit. It's not as strong as most up tilts, but it can launch foes pretty high. Now for the forward smash, the Mii Mage will thrust their magic wand forwards and cause a small explosion that deals multiple hits of damage until the final hit. This smash attack is incredibly deadly, because there's a really great chance that the Mii Mage will get early KOs with this smash attack. Unfortunately, there's a lot of start lag and a lot of end lag. For the down smash, the Mii Mage will slam their wand downwards, but when they do this, they cause an ice shockwave to appear on the ground, which freezes foes for a second and launches them backwards. Despite sounding strong, it still has a lot of start and end lag. For the up smash, the Mii Mage will zap the opponents with a large lightning beam that appears slightly in front of the Mii Mage. It's a very large smash attack, but it unfortunately doesn't have as much knockback compared to the other smash attacks. For the neutral air, the Mii Mage will spin their wand multiple times, dealing multiple hits of damage until the final hit. For the forward air, the Mii Mage swings their wand from high to low. This move comes out quick, but isn't all that strong. For the back air, the Mii Mage pierces their wand behind themselves, but when they do this, some lightning appears from the tip of the wand and zaps anyone that happen to be too close. For the down air, the Mii Mage pierces their wand below themselves and causes a small amount of ice to deal small multiple hits of damage until the final hit. And finally, for the up air, the Mii Mage causes a medium-sized explosion to appear directly above themselves, which launches foes very high into the air. But where the Mii Mage brings the thunder is with their special attacks. Alright, this is where things get very interesting. For those of you who've never played the Mii fighters, they're possibly the most unique fighters in the entire game for one reason: customization. In Super Smash Bros., you can create literally anyone to be a Mii fighter and customize their entire special moveset. There are a total of 3 different specials for each of the Mii special slots. 3 options for the neutral special, 3 options for the side special, 3 options for the down special, and 3 options for the up special. So in total, the Mii fighters have 12 different specials to choose from. So for Smash, the Mii Mage will have the ability of choosing 1 out of 3 options for all of their specials, which means that for this video, we'll be talking about all 12 different special moves instead of 4 like we usually do. So for the first neutral special, the Mii Mage will use a fire spell and shoot out a single fireball forwards. This fireball mechanically works like Sora's Fire August spell, where the fireball would travel horizontally forwards. However, unlike Sora's, the fireballs deal slightly more damage and travel slightly farther. Unfortunately, the fireball does count as a projectile, so be wary of using this move against foes with reflectors. Now for the second neutral special, the Mii Mage will shoot out an electric ball forwards. This electric ball deals a small amount of damage and doesn't launch foes all that far. Despite that, it is the quickest projectile that the Mii Mage has. On top of that, this move can also be spammed for as long as you want, although it's not exactly recommended for one big reason: it still counts as a projectile, so please use this move wisely. Now for the third special, this will be another type of special that Sora has, where the Mii Mage will freeze the opponent in front of themselves by shooting a bunch of small icicles. Despite seeming like Sora's Blizzaga special, there is something unique about this move. If you hold down the special button, then the Mii Mage will continue shooting the small icicles in the sort of stream, so kind of like Charizard and Bowser's Fire Breath. But unfortunately, also just like theirs, the stream of icicles will continue to shrink if you hold down the special button for too long, so only use this move when you absolutely need to. Now for the Mii Mage's first side special, this will have the Mii Mage cause an explosion to appear slightly in front of themselves, just like Zelda and Palutena's side special. Despite seeming like both of their side specials, there is a unique property with this version compared to Zelda and Palutena's. Once the side special is activated, the explosion activates right in front of the Mii Mage instead of from a distance. In order to increase the distance on this move, you need to hold down the special button and move the control stick into any direction to aim it. Not only that, but holding down the special button also increases the explosion radius and damage output on the move, so players will deal more damage than before. The downside with this move is that it locks the Mii Mage in place, meaning that the Mii Mage can't move while using their side special. So unfortunately, the Mii Mage can still be attacked in this stage, so please be cautious when using this move. Now for the second side special, the Mii Mage will shoot out a poisonous projectile from its wand that goes straight across. It doesn't deal a whole lot of damage compared to the other side specials, but it is the most spammable and will slowly deal poisonous damage to the foes over time, just like Joker's side special. However, unlike Joker's, this side special goes horizontally forwards instead of diagonally downwards. Not only that, but this move deals even more poisonous damage if the opponent has higher percentages. Now for the third side special, this will be an attack very similar towards Hero's side special, where the Mii Mage will zap a big lightning beam forwards. However, unlike Hero's, where the move changes if you fully charge it up, this move remains the same regardless if you charge up this move or not, only the damage output changes. Now for the Mii Mage's first down special, the Mii Mage will cast a sleeping spell that causes opponents to, well, sleep. Mechanically, this move works similar towards Jigglypuff's down special, but there is one key difference. Unlike Jigglypuff, where she covers the area around herself, the Mii Mage will only use this move slightly in front of themselves. And just like most sleeping moves in Smash, if the player has high percentages, then they'll be asleep a lot longer than normal, which could potentially spell out their doom if the Mii Mage decides to KO them with a smash attack. Oh come on, I made another pun without realizing it, why do I keep doing this? Anyways, for the second down special, the Mii Mage will grab a hold of the opponent and slowly suck their health from them. As you might have guessed, this is essentially Robin's down special where they do just that. But unlike Robin, the way this special works is that you need to hold down the special button to keep draining the player's health. Not only that, but if the opponent doesn't try breaking out of the spell, then the Mii Mage can literally drain their health for as long as they want. But again, they can break out of this spell pretty easily, so only use this move when you absolutely need to. Now for the third down special, the Mii Mage will surround themselves in a magic barrier. This magic barrier has two unique properties. First of all, at early percentages, this magic barrier acts like a sort of reflector and a counter attack, so players who try to attack it from a distance or up close will be met with an awful surprise. And second, if the Mii Mage is at high percentages, then the counter/reflector will be replaced with a magic barrier that heals. When it's in that state, it mechanically works like Ness's PSI magnet special, where any and all projectiles can be absorbed and cause the Mii Mage to heal a certain amount of damage. Now for the first up special, the Mii Mage will teleport into any direction by using the control stick to aim and immediately goes into freefall once the teleportation ends. This may seem like a generic up special, but this one actually deals damage at the start of the move and at the end of the move, just like Zelda's up special. Now for the second up special, the Mii Mage will shoot out 3 fireballs that propel them into the air. These fireballs are surprisingly strong, but unfortunately they do count as projectiles, so be wary of using this move against foes with reflectors. And finally, for the third up special, this will have the Mii Mage summon 2 small tornadoes beneath itself and launch the Mii Mage very high into the air. It may sound like Hero's up special, but I am adding something to this move. Unlike Heroes, where they simply go into freefall once the move ends, the Mii Mage here won't go into freefall and can freely perform any of the other attacks that they have, so long as it's not their up special again.
Ugh, this moveset is garbage!
Huh? Why do you say that?
It's because all of the specials are exactly like some of the other fighters in Smash. That's just lazy!
With all due respect, that's kind of the point. All of the other Mii fighters in Smash have moves that are pulled straight from other fighters already in Smash. But that doesn't mean that their movesets are lazy, it just means that people have the decision on what moves that they like. That's what we emphasize with this moveset, decision making. Just like with all the other fighters in Smash, you need to make good decisions on how to attack, because if you make the wrong decisions, then let's just say the Mii Mage will fall in the battle. And now, for the final smash. The Mii Mage's final smash will be Starfall Spell. For this final smash, the Mii Mage will utilize his magic to cause a bunch of stars to fall all over the stage. The trajectory of the stars is pretty random, but the stars themselves are huge and deal a large amount of damage and knockback. Then, after about 10 seconds of this madness, the Mii Mage will stop the Starfall spell and return back to normal, ending the final smash. This final smash is mostly original, but does reference the fact that most magicians use a strong finisher in most RPG games. The stage of choice is Miitopia from... Miitopia. This stage's layout is reminiscent of the Skyloft stage in Smash, where the stage goes from one part of Miitopia to another. Sometimes, a monster with a Mii face will appear on screen and try to attack the players. If the monster is defeated, the Mii face will come right off and fly away. Once that happens, the player will get an item. In the background, you can see various Miis from Miitopia cheering on the players. And speaking of Miis, the Mii characters in the background will change from time to time if you've already created some Miis on your console. Since Miitopia was somewhat inspired by the game Find Me, I'll be going with songs from both Miitopia and the Stray Pass application from the 3DS. In total, 17 songs will be included, 8 of which will be remixed. And that would be if the Mii Mage joins Super Smash Bros. Again, thank you all for helping me out with this moveset. If it weren't for fans like you, this moveset wouldn't be the same. Now, before we end this video, I do have a little announcement. The next moveset video will officially be the 50th Super Smash Bros. Moveset on this channel. This moveset will be a big one, so I'd really appreciate it if everyone watching this video could turn their notifications on and tune into the premiere when the video goes out, as I want as many people as possible to watch it when it goes out. So keep an eye out on when it will officially release. Anyways, do you have a character you'd like to see be given a Smash moveset? If so, let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, when I hit subscribe. That way you can get notified when I put out any Super Smash Bros. Moveset videos. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.